Have you ever wondered why the price of silver seems stuck in the mud, even when everyone's talking about how rare and essential it is? It's a puzzle that's baffled investors for years. On one hand, you have skyrocketing demand from industries like solar energy, electric vehicles, and electronics. Silver is a superstar conductor, and our green energy future literally depends on it. On the other hand, the supply side is telling a scary story. Mines are struggling to keep up, and stockpiles are dwindling at an alarming rate. Basic economics says when demand is high and supply is low, prices should go to the moon, right? So what's holding silver back? Let's dive into the shadow world of the paper silver market. This is where things get really interesting. For every ounce of real physical silver you can hold in your hand, there are hundreds of ounces of paper silver being traded. These are futures contracts, ETFs, and other financial derivatives. It's essentially a promise to deliver silver, but most of the time, no actual metal ever changes hands. Big financial institutions, often called bullion banks, trade these contracts in massive volumes. This creates a synthetic supply that dwarfs the actual physical supply. Imagine trying to sell 100 tickets for a concert that only has one seat. That's kind of what's happening. So how does this suppress the price? Well, when these institutions want to keep the price down, they can flood the market with a massive number of sell orders for paper silver. This overwhelming selling pressure drives the price down, even if people are buying up physical silver like crazy. It creates a disconnect, a strange paradox, where the price on your screen doesn't reflect the real-world scarcity of the metal. Why would they do this? There are many theories, from protecting their own short positions to helping maintain the stability of currencies by keeping precious metals in check. Regardless of the motive, the effect is the same. The true value of silver is being masked. Think about the COMEX, the primary futures and options market for trading metals. The amount of silver registered in their vaults is shockingly small compared to the volume of contracts traded daily. In recent years, we've seen a massive drain on these vaults, including the London Bullion Market Association, or LBMA. Investors are waking up and demanding physical delivery of their metal instead of just rolling over paper contracts. This is a huge problem for a system built on leverage. It's like a game of musical chairs, and the music is starting to slow down. When there isn't enough physical silver to back all the paper claims, confidence evaporates and the system can break. Now, let's talk about the industrial side of the equation, because it's a game changer. Silver isn't just a pretty metal for jewelry and coins. It's a critical industrial component. Your smartphone has silver in it. The solar panels on your neighbor's roof have silver in them. The electric car you've been eyeing? Yep, full of silver. Unlike gold, which is mostly hoarded, silver gets used up. It's consumed in industrial processes and often in such small amounts that it's not economical to recycle. This means that every year, a significant portion of the silver mined is gone for good. As the world pushes for a green energy transition, the demand for silver is set to explode. The Solar Energy Industries Association projects a massive increase in solar installations over the next decade. Each panel requires silver. The electric vehicle market is growing exponentially. Each EV uses significantly more silver than a traditional combustion engine car. Then there's 5G technology, medical applications, water purification. The list goes on and on. This isn't speculative demand. It's real, tangible, and growing every single day. The industrial consumption is relentless, and it's putting an incredible strain on an already tight supply. So we have a situation where mining output is flat or even declining. Major silver-producing countries like Mexico and Peru are facing challenges, from resource depletion to political instability. It's getting harder and more expensive to find and extract new silver deposits. The easy silver has already been mined. At the same time, above-ground stockpiles are being drawn down at a historic pace. The vaults in London and New York are seeing outflows month after month. You can't just print more silver like you can print money. When the physical metal is gone, it's gone. What does all this mean for the future? Many analysts believe we are approaching a breaking point. The paper manipulation can only last for so long. At some point, the physical reality of supply and demand will have to assert itself. When a major industrial user or a large group of investors can't get the physical silver they need at the price quoted on the screen, the whole house of cards could come tumbling down. This is what's known as a short squeeze. It is when those who have sold paper silver short are forced to buy it back at any price to cover their positions, causing a massive, violent spike in the price. We've seen glimpses of this before. Movements like silver squeeze on social media have shown how quickly sentiment can shift and put pressure on the physical market. While those attempts didn't break the system, they exposed its fragility. They proved that if enough people demand physical delivery, the paper game can't continue forever. The pressure is building from every angle. Dwindling mine supply, disappearing vault stockpiles, and insatiable industrial demand. It's not a matter of if, but when, the price of silver will have to correct to reflect its true fundamental value. So, while the current price might be frustrating, it can also be seen as an incredible opportunity. The market is offering a critical industrial metal with demand set to soar at a price that is artificially suppressed. It's like a coiled spring pushed down by the weight of paper contracts. The longer it's held down and the more pressure that builds, the more explosive the eventual release will be. This isn't just about investing. It's about understanding the deep flaws in our financial system and how physical reality will always win in the end. The silver story is one of the most compelling dramas playing out in the financial world today. And the final act is shaping up to be truly unforgettable. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown of the silver market insightful, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the world of finance and precious metals. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you next time.